DNA test showed that Sam Larry owned the child.
After watching the evidence,
Sam Larry wanted his child
I don't think
from mohbad. The DNA test reportedly was positive, and Sam Larry was determined as the father of the little boy. I mean, look at the resemblance. That's his dad now. Mohbad was not releasing the baby to Sam Larry. This child was born in April this year. So my source in Dubai said, Sanusi is Sam's boy.
Let's watch.
Sam Larry's boy. And they call him
From every angle.
Sanusi Sam boy. That's what they call him, Sam boy.
Clear.
We saw Sanusi in the car crying crocodile tears.
I pray justice.
Mohbad has died. Him and the driver. They videotaped themselves. The phone was sitting there on the dashboard.
And there is
So when he put the video on Mohbad that has died, he didn't move on away.
Mohbad complained.
When he put the neck up and they noticed he was still alive, they now stopped videotaping. That right there is a sign that he was injected something and he had not passed out completely. The guy with the dread, his name is Sanusi, he's based out of Dubai. They sent him to Nigeria.
In English. So you want to kill me, Abi? Remove that white cloth. You want to kill me?
Boy.
And now, during the burial,
and they
you
call
now
him
saw white cloth
Sanusi
again.
Sam boy. That's
Going
what they
inside
call him,
the
Sam
the
boy. We saw
the
Sanusi
grave.
in the car crying crocodile tears.
All these things are so clear. Now,
Mohbad has died.
the Sam boy they talked about.
They videotaped themselves. The phone
That
was
guy
sitting
with
there on the
dread
dashboard.
hair. The Sam
So when
boy.
he put the video on
Where is
Mohbad
it?
that has died, he
Sam
moved
Larry's
away.
boy that was
When he put
confirming
the neck up and
Mohbad
he
dead.
noticed he
Sam
was
Larry's
still
boy
alive,
confirming Mohbad dead.
they now
What
stopped
my mind asked me
videotaping.
to say.
That
Because
right there
if I don't
is
say
a
it
sign that he was injected something and he
partially,
had not
I have
passed out completely.
committed the crime with
The
them. So I
guy
have
with
to
the
say my
dread, his
mind.
name is Sanusi, he's based out
And
of Dubai. They
let
sent him
this
to
move
Nigeria.
round.
How
Let's
did-
move round.
Now God will punish
This voice you are hearing
What is the meaning
might
of that
be that
cloth you
voice
throw in that
that will
paragraph?
vindicate
Police, Nigeria.
and Mohbad furthermore rest peacefully. Mohbad's dad contributes as I'm contributing about the same fund that was being transferred. You know, your husband is on the hospital bed. You are transferring the fund. That means you have an intention. The dad is now confirming it, that the child he raised from when he was a kid. Now everything the boy has, you are going to see that white cloth. The wife and the family have a woman used the man have not seen any pin.
ṣe aṣọ tí mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò wọ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ ò lọ gbé sí mi lórí ó gbé sí mi lórí ó fẹ́ pa mí ìṣe ayé ẹ̀ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ogun fẹ́ pa ẹ̀ ni.
ẹni yìí ó ní ìfẹ́ mi ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò jẹ́ kó ṣe anything fún mi. Èmi ni mo jẹ́ bàbá ẹ̀, wọn ò jẹ́ kó ṣe anything. Ṣé wọ́n ti fi agbára ayé láti sọ pé ọ̀dọ̀ wọn ni kó máa kó kinní bọ̀ tí ò dẹ̀ kí ń ṣe tiwọn. Ṣé kò ti kú lé bẹ́yẹn?
I greet you, amazing minds. The death of Mohbad directly affects all the Nigerian youths who wish to grow, because it could have been a relative, a cousin, and if this really affects you directly, you would have wished that the world, and most especially Nigerian youths, do something in order to make sure justice is well served. The case is still ongoing, and we just had the Coroner inquest, whereby a magistrate will invite some people who the particular tragedy inform of, doubt, violence, mysterious something that leads to death. That's when Coroner inquest is being established. But it is not a direct court stand. It's not something that you will say the court have held. No, it is hearing in which some premises can be established through it. Well, everything have a procedure. But the case of our brother Mohbad, the evidence starting from him when he was alive till 2 weeks after his demise is glaring. Mohbad's father, mother, stepmother, Wumi's mother, Wumi and some other relatives, we are present in his inquest, Corona inquest, and they were interviewed. Of course, only few people we are meant to know, so as to curtail the crowd from entering for the hearing. What a tragedy! Mohbad, a promising young man like me, like you Nigerian youth, killed like a fowl, buried immediately like it means nothing. Have you imagined asking yourself a question? If this was me, will I find rest knowing that my death is just a caricature? We all have to put our ears down, open our eyes, because in every human lies greatness and a point which can change a lot of things. When we all put our minds to this case, nobody can tell who will unravel the mystery and the real fact which the evidence is being looked for here and there. From the standing evidence, when Mohbad was in the hospital room, a video was shown when Mohbad complained bitterly, telling the wife, Wumi, why have you been transferring my funds? And a white cloth was also shown in a video. He asked Wumi, remove this white cloth, or do you want to kill me? And we can attest to the several videos which have shown Naira Marley and Sammy Larry molesting the young boy because they feel they are Mohbad's God. Mohbad have talent, and because you were given the power to stand a young promising boy, to stand and take the glory, you went molesting the young boy. Never allow wealth or power to intoxicate you. I tell every Nigerian and every director and CEO, never allow power to intoxicate you, because when pride enters, your doom is near. Now, streamlining, we had a woman who came out to speak in a clear way that she conducted a paternity test dictating that child Mohbad carried in the social media to be Sammy Larry's. And we don't even need to do any other kind of test. The truth is always clear. That young boy looks exactly like Sammy Larry. But I cannot actually conclude here because I'm not in the right position to conclude. But I am bringing out some clues for those who have the authority to strike a judgment. Remember, Mohbad can be your son. It doesn't matter the kind of walls covering you as whoever you are, but anything can happen in any way to anyone which you might not really foresee. It can happen in a bigger way as it is with your own class. Let right judgment be given to that young boy. We saw a white handkerchief being thrown into Mohbad's grave by Wumi. Mohbad complained about his wealth being transferred. We see the young boy Wumi carries looking like Sammy Larry. We saw Sammy Larry molesting Mohbad. We had some kind of confrontation from Malian director through music and some other clips, and Mohbad's friend, Prime Boy, who fought with Mohbad. I think the evidence is glaring, and all these people, you know, Mohbad sang friendly enemies. All these people who have been pinpointed have connection. I must say, I feel they have connection. And we saw who was holding Mohbad, saying Mohbad is dead, to be Samuel Larry's boy. And at that point, we saw that Mohbad wasn't actually dead because he breathed. And a woman, the woman who did the test to confirm Mohbad's said son to be Samuel Larry's, called categorically that young man who was holding Mohbad, saying Mohbad is dead, to be Samuel Larry's boy. I don't need to say much again. Let us use our sense and let the person who have the final say to this know that we are talking about life, and life, no one have the audacity to take life because no one created life. I plead with every judiciary or anyone who have a higher stake to this to let justice prevail and listen to us Nigerian youths talking. Our voice can also be a sign of evidence which you really need. And of course, you are learned, digesting all these facts, you can actually come to a very clear conclusion and strike that justice on the table and declare those who have done this crime with the appropriate penalty so that justice will strive. Because every good one does is recorded on earth, and in the spirit world, karma is real. Let us do the right justice for goodness to strive, and let your soul rest in peace. Mohbad and the person who have the final say, give a good voice. This is matter of doubt, so that you will find peace. Why? You rest. Old age, at your age, at your quiet moment. Do not allow anything financial to corrupt this judgment. Thank you, every Nigerian, and keep following me. Comment, following the little points I have been pointed, and tell me what exactly you feel in the comment section, and subscribe, because I have found out that when you feel are good and you keep quiet to the matters which your voice might be a channel to make justice and goodness thrive. Spiritually, when one sees a thing, conceal it. He have actually joined to commit that particular crime without even knowing anything about the crime. For the fact that you have a voice to say you have seen something, find a way. This comment section can be your platform. Say something. Subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be bringing trending news to you. Before, I don't normally pay attention to news, but I have seen that in this life we have to pay attention to news, the youth, for us to learn and grow, so that our country will grow, and for us to be conscious of our ways, so that we will not enter that particular problem or situation which you could have heard, digested, and be gallant to follow a particular procedure. Had it been Mohbad was so acquitted with what he's supposed to have done, Mohbad should be alive now, and those who have constantly followed or tried to do wrong to him, he could have nailed them to justice. Let us follow news so that some things which we can avoid will not catch up with us. Thank you, and God bless you. Let justice reign. Immortalization. Justice for Mohbad.